G'day guys, I had thought I'd seen it all in this car, so just prior to this video that's just gone blank. But what happened was, never ever had this, had an error up there regarding, Dylan, what was it?
It was like something...
Playback USB, it's as if like,
yeah.
Okay, now, the map screen was on, I could not control the volume, okay? I couldn't bring that on, it was just the map screen. Now, every minute, it's just starting to do something else. I don't know what's going on, never seen this before, very interesting. Screen's not blown, this is like a software issue that I will restart the car once I have this video going, which is now. So I've pulled over, we're in a little bit late, so I've got to be quick, but no volume control, nothing, just the map screen. And the map was working, then it brought this error up, and now the screen's gone blank. So let's see what goes on here. Push map, there we go. Okay, that could be maybe, please add compatible file. Okay, now let's go to the music. Oh, look at that. Is this a world first? Starlink just came up. Let's do this list button. Settings. Okay, general settings. Wow. I never changed the colors, eh? So boring. There's the map. There are no files available. So this would happen when you drop your phone and your SIM card moves. You get that. That's not what's going on here. No way. Okay, map. Source. Pandora's back. No volume control. Source.
Oh my gosh, there's no volume.
No volume control. Look at this. And I bet we've got to go, so let's turn the car off and restart the car. It should be fine. It's AM radio. I've never once listened to the radio. I've never actually said it, but how bad is the radio? Like, I don't know if it's the car or the fact that I've always Bluetoothing, but man, like, you can't listen to the radio in this car. Pandora. I'm quite happy we caught that, and I sort of knew. I've never really seen this in any car, but I know with these problems that every time you do something and then it just might not reoccur, you know, with screens and that. So it's not a faulty screen or anything. I think this stuff's pretty well made. This could be a badly seated, you know, from endless bumps and that SD card. Let's actually pull the SD card out while it's working. There we go. So that's sort of, you know, look, I'd say this is dust. I agree. Never done this either. So let's go to Pandora. It's working. Well, let's put the card in while the car's running. Go to map. So unable to read. That was a different error. So I'm glad we caught that, guys. I hope you don't have that. You know, and if you do, you want to get on camera, because you know, these cars are approaching, you know, 1 year running out of warranty. So there's always, you know, there's new laws, there's unacceptable failure. This thing blows up at 3 years and 6 months, you get a bloody new one, okay? Because you find out how much they are and you get a new one. It's not acceptable failure. So software glitches, yeah. If Subaru is aware of this, as I always say, if you're gonna have this happen, there's someone else with this happening. I mean, I said what first, but there you go. You just witnessed the navigation colors just change on their own, which it's done from day one, but it's doing it more than ever. Oh my God, it's not a reason to get rid of the car, but it's quite a good system in so many ways. And then just such a ditz of a thing. You know, I'm overall very happy with it. Like, I'm over the fact that Subaru told me that I can have my phone on there, and I just thought I'll watch YouTube videos. And don't forget, guys, you can watch videos in the right format with the handbrake up and 0 speed signal. But, you know, that's what you get one of these for down here. So, not that I watch the videos, but it's just nice to have that, you know, $70 or whatever. You can preload on YouTube Red offline, and, you know, if you're waiting around. But I don't believe that this unit has the actual processing power to deliver a video, and all the formats are in the owner's manual, as I said from when I got the car, but yet it's such a punish. Like, if you want to practice, go to settings and then go to animation and load up a picture, and carefully check the formats and the size. So you want to do that. Usually in Windows, you do that with, if you had Office, you'd open in Office and very quick to edit and compress. But yeah, like, I had some photos on there. They weren't that big, but it took half an hour to load and list the photos, and then it crashed. So yeah, it's got to be the right size. I don't believe that. I mean, where's a video of a video playing? Someone, you know, these are everywhere now. I mean, but, you know, put a video on of it playing. If anyone wants to, or discuss it, how is it as a video player? And don't forget, to do that, you have to pull your navigation card out as well, and, you know, you drop that down the seats. So Subaru has an interest in safety, and they are extremely safe cars. And I know what happened with the Mirrorlink, that it was a deliberate mismatch of Mirrorlink to phones that barely exist, like Ericsson and old phones. Now, the reason they did it is they don't want to get sued. Okay, they don't want to get sued because people are fast forwarding and rewinding, and I mean, who watches a video while they're driving anyway? But, you know, like, other people might, or you might want to just listen to a TED talk or something and blank the screen out. But I don't believe this has the power to deliver videos to people all around the world in readily available sort of, you know. And what about the actual time, the length, you know? So the longer the video, it might sit there processing, but I might try it out when I get a minute. But yeah, rambling on here about this because it sparked me an interest in, you know, when cars like Honda CR-Vs get to 5 years and people switch on the Bluetooth, rarely, but it happens, you know, that those Pioneer units in Hondas have always sort of overheated, and the Bluetooth pushes it over the edge. What I'm wondering is, you know, put on a video here, will it kill it? Because, I mean, you just saw what it did. I haven't had any low battery even. Now, you're going to have a really low, under 9.8 volts, 9.5 on startup. You might start triggering codes for communication failures, but nah. So what you just saw, if it's not related to the SD card or overloaded bad contact, which then as temperatures change, this problem will just keep happening until the whole thing dies. But if it's not something to do with dust or vibration, what could it be? A software fault after nearly 2 years, or however long I've had the car. What software? Like, it's in there, Fujitsu 10. So very interesting, but also very boring, as you don't get nowhere with this system. Between us owners of these systems, I think we've spent years knowing that we can't succeed, knowing that we can't cast our phones there, knowing that we can't do it. And what are the new ones got? The 2018 update, Android. I don't trust them. Android, CarPlay, whatever. No. Where's Volkswagen? The wretched Volkswagen system. But they are a horrible car in so many ways, in a lot of models, yet you can get a HTC or Samsung or iPhone and boom, you can mirror, okay? So now the reason I'm going into that, I'm not mirroring, I'm not playing videos, I'm not taking their SD card in and out. I'd like to know if people that do have had issues. You saw what happened when their SD card came out. Anyway, it's that red sort of, I can't look at that. Can't look at that red. So when I change the color here, you're going to see down here animation, right? Now, when you go into the inputs and it sees the card, it'll light it up. It gives you a list, and that's where you'll see the video menu only once you load the SD card up. But open the owner's manual or download that page. It's all over the internet, and it's got the the files, you know, the file types. So yeah. Ugh. What color was it normally? Not that. Hey? Must have been blue, eh?